just getting ready to put the first coat of colour on the head, and I noticed the casting here is pretty rotten. It's big lumps, and the mounting area for the bolts was not even at all. And it's little things like this that do make a difference. So cleaning up so that the bolt actually sits on a flat surface, not on a lump, means that there's no undue stress, and you have an even clamping force. It's just little details like this that I think make a difference. The head needs one final coat, and that's done. And I've just put a coat of primer in the first coat and rubbed down the front of the gearbox, and ready to give the first coat of colour to the main part. The head is now finished. The paint's come out really nice on that, as the gearbox also. So I'm not going to start assembling that for a week or so. We just need to let the paint harden properly, and then we can position the bed on its stand and start assembling these components. I'm going to assemble the gearbox. The first problem is that none of the holes line up, which is just seems to be par for the course now. A couple of them are miles out, and so I'm going to put it on the mill and just tease out these and square the bottom of the counter bores, because I want this to go on nice and square and not be all sort of cock. It's a pain. The gearbox is now complete. It's all stuck together with sealant. I used some super glue, which is a gun black, a cold bluing fluid on these pieces, just to make them look a little smarter than they did. Not too worried about the paint finish here, because the label is going to go across there and cover all that up once it's on. You can see where I've had to frig the holes to make sure everything's neat and lined up. It's a lot of aggravation, but it's worth it because it feels really nice and smooth now. Everything changes nicely. You know, it's a lot better. Another jobbed. Got the electrics done now. I can put a master switch right up there so that I can see at a glance whether the machine's on or not. Bed's in position. It'll come off again. I just want to make sure that I've got the spacings right in terms of where the stand sits. I might have to move it this way or that way a little bit. There's another one of these, so one on either side, just like the mill, just waiting for the other one to arrive. The stand itself is mounted on 40mm diameter heavy duty feet. I think they're good for up to 80 kilograms each, so no problem with that. When I've mounted the bed, I've used some nitrile rubber bonded cork underneath the pads, and that provides a measure of vibration damping, and it makes it easier to position the thing on the stand and stop you scratching it. The stand is levelled. It's level in both planes. When people talk about levelling the bed, it's a misnomer really, because it really doesn't matter that if the bed is tilted like that or like that or like that, to an extent. What they're really talking about is using a level to determine whether the bed has a twist in it. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about whether the bedways are levelled, not at the moment anyway. Firstly, because I don't have an accurate engineer's level. And secondly, because I've got far too much else to be concerned with at the moment. I'm sure it will be fine.